Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome once again to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. It's been a few days now since I've been in the garden, and the few days that we have left, this is what we came back to. The last time I showed you this tree, the Otaiti apple tree, I showed you how the leaves were falling off because of the cold. As you know, tropical trees cannot tolerate cold weather, and we have been having some very cold, resilient, just every day or days cold. These trees can't handle it, and this is what has happened to this one. The leaves are falling off. The limbs are very weak, and I'm not sure if they're even if it's going to survive. Look at that stick. Twig. It's just twigs at this point. This tree may be at its last end, so I'm going to be cleaning up under the tree here. Let me get my gloves. And this is not the only tree that has seen the brunt of this weather. There are other trees in the garden. I'm going to take you around. You can see what's been going on. But some of them are barely surviving. This one in particular is the worst. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Showing you what's going on with the tropical trees in the garden that could not withstand the cold weather. And so this is called the Jamaican apple tree, also known as the Otaiti apple tree. And it has taken a beating by the cold weather. So what I'm going to do is clean up under here, and then I'm going to show you what else is happening in the garden. Could this be the end of it? Don't know. Because these are crisp. It's not only iguanas that freeze and fall. Tropical trees do that too. I have to get my mat. Miss Bev, so sad, but still have to be thankful for all the blessings to the table. You're right. So true. this apple tree, this Otaheite apple tree doesn't look like it's going to make it. But yeah, there are other things that we are thankful for. I can tell you that. But this tree, I mean, it was about to start bearing fruits. And now, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to get my mask. Thank you for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. We have some tropical trees in the garden that has not been doing well as a result of the cold weather. Hopefully it surprises you. You know, that would be such a surprise. I would love that. Oh, that would be such a thing. But as you can see, it looks like just pure twigs right here. Yeah, look at that. The leaves are crisp. And even the green ones are falling off. They're not making no. If this comes back, oh my goodness, that would be such a great thing. But you never know. Because I'm looking at the very top of the tree. And I see new leaves. Check, see if you can see. You see those orange leaves? Those are new leaves. So, you never say never. I think it may surprise us. But I believe all of these are going to fall off. And then if new leaves come, it's going to start from the top up there. It's going to start from up there. And maybe around the... Oh, this is new right here. Look at this. See these? So we never say never. Never know what may come out of this tree. It was just about to start bearing fruits for the first time. And then the cold hit it. So I'm going to clean up here and then I'm going to show you what else is happening in the garden. Now, we were away for a few days. And we came back and... Wow. You never knows. You see them? Yeah. Yeah, I hope it surprises me. Let me grab my mask. But I'm not going to complain about the cold, you know, because we were up in the northeast and I see where the snow is still on the ground. As if it just started snowing 2 days ago. Let me show you where. If it's your first time, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Hello, Smiley. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm cleaning up this Otaheite apple tree. Leaves that are falling off because of the cold weather. And the trees look like it's going to be bare. But I'm hoping and praying that it will come back. So I'm going to take these leaves to the mulch bed. This is where we make new soil. Right over there in that corner. That's where I'm going to take it. Thank you for stopping by. Old Ways. Thank you for coming. Welcome. If it's your first time, welcome. I'm Marva, and you're watching the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm going to show you more of the garden when I'm finished over here. We have a few things that need to be harvested too. See how crispy the leaves are? All this is from the cold weather. Dan, good evening. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, this tree looks like it's going, and I'm praying that it will survive and come back. So I'll collect the leaves and put it over there in the mulch bed. Oh boy, so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's very windy. I think I just cracked my screen. Well, not the phone screen, but the screen protector. Sorry about that. It's windy. To be careful. Remember I said that the tree is about to bear fruits? Look at this. Let me take this off of the tripod so you can see better. This was hidden underneath all those leaves before they fell off. And let me show you something else. There is, can you believe this? Look at that. And wow, wow, wow. That's the fruit. Oh my goodness. There is hope. There is hope for this tree. Check that out. Wow, wow, wow. I need to take a picture of this. All right. Well, I think it will survive. Something is going to happen with it. It was underneath all those leaves, you know. You couldn't see it, but it was there. Well, folks, you saw it first. All those fruits to be on the tree. Yep. So let's clean it up anyway. I'm going to leave some of the leaves under there for mulching or composting. All right. Taking this to the mulch bed. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Just coming in. Welcome to the Charles School out there, Garden. Out here cleaning up under the Otaheite apple tree that has lost its leaves and is breaking down as a result of the cold weather. However, we have a very nice surprise. I see where underneath the leaves that there was some fruits that was beginning to bear. Look at that. It was beginning to bear fruits. And then over here, look at the beautiful red fruits here and blossom. Look at that. That's the Otaheite, apple tree, also known as the Jamaican apple. This tree was doing that underneath all those leaves before the cold weather came and just stripped the trees bare. It's gonna get bare because they fall off so easily. But it looks like we're gonna get fruits. So I'm praying and hoping that that is what is happening and that they don't fall off, you know? So I'm gonna clean up under the tree, give it some life so it can breathe. let's, one moment, folks. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm here at the Otaheite apple tree, also known as the Jamaican apple tree, that suffered terribly during this cold spell. It has lost 90% of its leaves, and the twigs are what we have there now. But to my surprise, I see where their fruits are beginning to grow. And this would be for the first time. There's a set right there. And over here is another set with some blossoms. Beautiful. And so what I thought was going to be a loss, there is hope. There is hope. So I've tried to clean up as much of the leaves as possible. Clean up over here too. And I'm going to show you what else is happening in the garden. Can you see that fruit tree right there? That's a papaya. Yeah. So, give me a moment here. And it's a breezy day as well. I'm gonna take you over here and show you what else is happening in the garden. What else has the cold spell brought along? All right. So I'm going to see if this is any good. It's very, very ripe. Because we were not here for a few days, We don't usually keep them on the tree that ripe. But the birds didn't see this one. So I'm gonna try to get it while I try to fend off all these spider webs that I'm seeing here. But it's very breezy too, so I have to make sure that you do not fall. You're shaking. Let me get my picker and let me get my, I call this my spider web stick to get the webs out of the way, because it's not a good feeling when you walk right into the spider web. So let me see if I can get that fruit. I am thinking that it is not even any good. Maybe it's a flower. Oh, see that hole? It's no good. I was right. I was right. It is no good. No good whatsoever. See that? Yeah. Look like a lizard was eating it too. That's that. But there's another one I think I could pick as well. Can you see that? Let's see. I think not. Don't want you to fall again. Going by the rock. No good either. See that one? It is no good. Just like the first one. So this is going into the over there in the mulch bed. Could put it in the compost bin too, but since I'm right here, this is where it will go. Well, we have some other fruits that fell off this tree, but these ripen prematurely. The cold weather caused that. See? Those tiny ones, they're not supposed to be ripen like that. They're supposed to grow bigger, but they're stunted by the cold weather. And we have some up here that are ripened too. Those are hard to reach. We'll need a ladder and the picker. Yeah. But I want to show you some other things that's going on in the garden. Yeah. For example, this avocado tree is doing its thing. Check this out. Do you know what those are? Do you see what I see? You see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yep. Those are blossoms. So this tree is doing this for the second time. Now it has not yet borne any fruits, but when you see it start blossoming like this, they say within 1 to 2 years, you'll get your fruits. So hopefully that this is the year. It blossomed like this last year around this time too. Same time. Yeah. Now it's doing it again, so I'm hoping to see some fruits from this tree. But we have another avocado. And I'm hoping that this one also starts. We have had 3 fruits from here already. And I think we'll get some more this year. God's willing. I see something looks like blossoms trying to shoot out. But we'll just wait and see. And here's what we have been enjoying so far. Coconuts. Coconut water coming from these. They look like they're not ready, but this is a dwarf tree. It's ready. What makes them look so brown? The cold weather. Yeah. Just like how we did this banana plant. All the tropical trees are affected. Will they survive? Oh, look at this. Talking about surviving. That's another set of blossoms coming up. Well, well, well. Yeah, those are blossoms, folks. So just when you think they're not going to survive, they're showing you how strong they are. Now look at this. This is the yellow yam. We don't know. The cold weather did that. That means whatever is in here, if there's anything, will not grow anymore. So one day this week, I'm going to have to just dig this up to see if there's anything in there. Yep. You win some and you lose some. See the banana plants? They too were affected. The pineapple, some of them were affected. But those that started bearing fruits are growing still. There's one. And another. That's 2. There's 3. This is 4. Wow. This biggest one here, that's 5. Nothing in this one yet. Nothing in this one. Oh, this one is coming up too. That's 6. Another one over here. 7. And that's just from this bed. We have other pineapple beds too. But got more coconuts. Check them out. And this tree is bearing fruits for the first time. Here's sugar cane. These are young. But we have one that is even more mature. Those came from this bed. We left some there. And look at that mature. That one is getting more mature. This is a star apple tree. Some of it got burnt up too. But I think they'll survive. We have a banana. Oh, here's a bunch of bananas. Over here. Look at this tree. This plant. It's a banana plant. Look at that. I'm going to have to cut off those. But check out this. It's growing nicely. I already gave somebody, Lala, got a hand from it already. It's ready to be harvested. Now come over here. Well, the beds are doing well. These are kale. Doing very well. Tomorrow, God's willing, I'll come over here and show you those because I need to harvest But look what's happened to the tomato plant. Look at that. Something was eating the tomatoes. So let me grab those that I can before whatever is eating them gets to it. Lovely. Let me take this off to discourage whatever comes here. Now I'm gonna drop it here and maybe the seeds will grow. I'm gonna drop it in this bed here. And who knows, we may get something from it. That's a new bed that we are creating. And then we have some small nurseberries over here. Not nurseberries. I'm looking at the nurseberry tree, but I'm talking about the tomatoes. These are, see these? They're cherry tomatoes. So there's, as you can see, there's some there. That's ready. There's 3. There's quite a few over here. Oh, look at the guava tree. Oh, I'll show you when we finish here. Can you see this? Wow. Nice ones under here. Let's start here. 2 there. They are so beautiful. They look like pearls. These are my backyard pearls. What do you say? Wow. Look at that. Thank you for coming. I think those, I want you to take a look now at the guava tree. If you just come in, oh, I see more tomatoes, you know. If you just come in, I was saying earlier that we were away from the garden for about 4 days. And it looks like the guava tree needed to ripen the fruits. Look at that. Fruits under here. And I don't think they're any good anymore. Let's see if anything got to them. This is overripe. Oh yeah, there's a bug coming out of it too. So I know they're not good. But let's see if we can get any from the tree. Wow. Look at this one. You know, this would have fallen off any time now. Oops, see? It was gonna fall off any time now. And here's another one. No effort whatsoever. They come right off. I can see more, but let's go put them in the basket. Check this out. And very aromatic and juicy. Nice guava smell. This one is going bad. It seemed like, oops. It's split open. It never closed up when it should have. Let's see. Maybe I can make juice with it. Look at it. They're all, wow. More guavas. Oh, let's go around the other side of the tree. You never know what we could find. Oh, and then there is the Nesberry tree. Wow. A lot has happened in 4 days. Oh, check this one out. Anybody wants a guava? I think this one can stay for another day. Should I? What about this one? We'll leave these for tomorrow. Wow. You have to look carefully now because they like to hide underneath the leaves. This is a nice big one, but it's not ready yet either. I think I'll just leave these. Let's go check out the sapodilla tree, the Nesberry tree, because I see some underground. Wow, are they ripened though? Something tried to eat this. Ah, what about this one? Okay, this one is good. Oh, here's another. Yeah. Any more on the ground? We have quite a few on the tree, but let's go check out those on the ground. Oh, look at this. This is a papaya. Lovely. And there's another one. But I was coming for this fruit right here. Wow, this one is about to be ready. I say tomorrow. Wow. So from now on, every day I have to come and check under the tree. When they start falling like this, that's a sign they're ripening. And so every day I'll have to check. Or sometimes I have to shake the tree as well. Shaking the tree, the fit ones will fall. Oh, I see more on the ground over here. Welcome, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Wow. Picking up Nesberries. Or you may don't know them as sapodilla. There's another one. Small one. The tree is so laden that even the branch that's on the ground has fruits on it. Wow. Look at the loot so far. Got papayas, guavas, tomatoes, and berries. And there's even more tomatoes on another vine. Let's go over there. Something was eating this one too. Oh, right here, something was eating this. So let's take it off. I'm gonna drop it in this bed that we are creating for something else. And we may get a plant from it. Yeah. And get the other, I think there's one or two more. Oh, this one. Look at that. That's blush. All right. And you know what I see? I see Scotch bonnet peppers. Beautiful. Look how pretty it is. Ah, there's another one. So we got two beautiful Scotch bonnets. And check out the basket. Colorful, isn't it? We have some more kale over here too. Swiss chard over here, collard greens. We're not going to touch those today. No, tomorrow. But what I want to do, I want to show you what happened to the callaloo plant. Now, callaloo is a very resilient plant. Oh, check out this beautiful mustard greens. This mustard greens has a very vibrant green. It's like neon green. Beautiful. Tomorrow, God's willing, we'll harvest this. But let me show you the callaloo bed. And this is the bed that I really need to work on. Let's get you hanging up here. I'm gonna see if I can even work on it today, this evening. All right, so let's go over there. I need the shears. Callaloo is a resilient plant, but it could not outdo the cold weather. Look what happened. The weather burnt it up too. So what I'm going to have to do is literally chop these down and start all over. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chop them down. You know, I've had to do that before. Some worms were eating up the set before this. I cut it down and mended the soil with azomite, and greens came back lovely. But then the cold weather came again. So let me get my shears. We're gonna cut them down and start over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Right here is the collard greens that got destroyed by the cold weather. So I'm going to have to prune them, literally cut them down, start again. I see how they're seeding already. They even started seeding early. Yeah, cold weather does a lot to tropical plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the seeds and even put them in here so it can start growing more. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? How is your weekend so far? The end of it is here. How was your weekend? So hopefully the next time you see these callaloo, they will be nice and fresh, looking healthy. Because right now they're not healthy at all. As you can see, they are not healthy. So let's just start over, no? And get the weeds out of the way too. I need my long gloves is what I need. Because these pineapple plants are in the way. These plants are resilient, you know? They'll come back. These are tough, the stems. And that's how you know it's past its prime. I may have to amend the soil again. I'm gonna pour this in the, throw this in the mulch bed. Hello, Barbara. Thank you. I love gardens too. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. And this is what we got from the garden today: papayas, guavas, sapodilla slash um, sapodilla. You may know them as sapodilla, but they're also called Nesbet. And we have tomatoes and 2 Scotch bonnet peppers. Thank you for coming. So here in the Callaloo garden, also known as Amaranth, the cold weather also got the best of it. So I have had to trim them, prune them, and I'm starting all over with this part of the garden. It also needs to be weeded out. Yeah, so I have to start all over because the leaves were burnt up from the cold weather. They're burnt, they're shriveled up, and many of them are looking like this. The weeds are competing for the nutrients and everything that the greens need. So get rid of them. I have to come back here tomorrow and amend the soil. Put some azomite in there. Get rid of whatever want to eat them up, like the worms. The azomite takes care of the worms. Let me get out the bad grass, the weeds. Yeah. Even the habanero pepper plant was no match for the cold weather. The peppers started ripening prematurely, like this. Let me show you. Look at this premature ripeness. More weeds. Dollar weeds. Lots of dollar weeds. These are dollar weeds. Hello, Reds. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. I think I need to move from over here before the sprinkler gets to me. I hear it, and it's about to come this way. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Here's some more papayas. Yeah, there's a lot to work to be done in the garden. So tomorrow, God's willing, I'll come back and get some more work done. I need to prune the banana plants and the plantain plants. Like this one over here. See all those brown, yellow leaves? Yeah. And there's lots over here too. And a few little ones over here. That's what happens when it gets too cold, you know? And the sun will set in about 15 minutes. But look at this beautiful set of kale, curly kale. And this is where I like to watch the sunset. This is where it sets. This is the west. Sun sets in the west. Yeah, right here. It's windy, so I have to be careful to not let you fall. Can't get it straight though. Leveled. So if you just come in, we harvested some fruits. We harvested, here's a lovely papaya that was harvested. And about, I think there are 7 guavas. This is one of 7. And a couple beautiful Scotch bonnets. Some nesberries. This one will be ready by tomorrow. You see that right there? Yeah, it's ripened. And some beautiful, lovely tomatoes. In the meantime, let's watch the sunset together. You may see some birds come by too to eat. It's a beautiful sunset. We have about 15 more minutes of sunlight, daylight. 15 more minutes of daylight. But while that is going on, while the sun is setting, trying to do, I'm going to be trimming the tomato plant right here. Get rid of all those dried leaves. Watch that. 3 hours. Let me show you what I'm doing. I think I'm just going to take this tomato. It's blushing, so it will ripe on the counter. Let's go tackle the second tomato vine, the dried leaves. Need to go. This is an old um, broccoli. I don't think it's going to produce anymore, so I just need to root it up, uproot it. I'm going to put it in the compost bin. All right, that's that. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trimming the tomato vines, taking off the dead leaves so that the energy can go into the healthy plants. So the plants can produce photosynthesis, chlorophyll. So the light can come through and the plant produces the chlorophyll. Wow, this vine is hanging off precariously. It's about to break. The wind is whipping it. Wow. We just have to leave it like that. Nice tomato. Juicy. This vine is growing out of, just growing wild. Yeah, Lala, yeah, the weather is warming up, so the garden is picking up. Yes. She Nature Homestead. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming by. Yeah. I don't know if Lala is still here, but Lala, that Otaheite apple tree has lost 90% of its leaves. So I cleaned up under there. Are you there? Let me take you over there so you can see. I cleaned up over there, and it looks like the tree is all lost. As I said, it looks like. That's what I thought. But let me show you something. The last time you saw the tree, There were more leaves than this, right? Right? There was more leaves, right? I mean, it was gone. And when you ground is when the and when I do this, it just easily breaks. But then I started looking closely, Lala, and this is what I saw. You see that? Thank you, She Natural. Your garden is beautiful. Do you see what I see, Lala? Do you see that? Not only there, but over here. So if this is here, then there is hope. Look at this. There is hope. Yeah, apple. God is awesome, isn't it? I mean, I thought the tree was gone. Look at this. Leaves just falling off like crazy. Look at that. All crisp. Leaves are so crisp. Ah, and then I see fruits. God is awesome. Yep. So not giving up on the tree at all. Not giving up. We just put some water on it. So I'm going to give it some TLC every day and pray that it comes back. And I know it's coming back because I saw these new leaves like this. Look at this, new leaves right here. And then there's some way up in the top. And that's when I started getting some hope. When I saw those. Ooh, sprinkler's gonna wet me up. I hear it comes on. My husband put on the sprinkler when he saw the tree. Looked like it was about to make a comeback. Yeah, and there are other things in the garden too that, oh, I see a fruit that is ready. Let's get this before I get wet. Maybe the tree is like the sauce-up tree. The leaves fall off with the cold, but they come back when it's warm. Never know. I don't know. You know, this tree has never borne fruit before, but I knew it was about to bear fruits. Anyway, when I saw that, I was so happy. But look at my harvest for today. I actually pray and ask God to bless my garden, and He has never let me down. Yeah, you have to do that. Check out the harvest for today. Papayas, your favorite. Guavas. When I came, there were guavas on the ground because we were gone for 4 days. Guavas are on the ground. And Nesberry on the ground. Beautiful harvest. Yes, thank you. Two beautiful Scotch bonnets and some tomatoes. Yeah. So, you know, I can't complain because the garden is still producing. You know, you're going to win some and lose some, but we're getting food. And there's lots more kale and collard greens and so on to harvest as well. Yeah, awesome harvest. Yes, she natural. Yes, awesome, awesome. Even when it's just one fruit, it's a fruit I didn't buy. I think I'm going to juice these seed them. I should do a live on that again. I did a video on it a year ago, and that video is still going. People are still watching it, and I guess they are deseeding their fruit, their guava. So I'm thinking maybe I should do a live to show I take out the seeds and make your juice. Yes, so true. Yeah, even if it's one. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you all. And those of you who have not yet subscribed, if you're thinking about it, no need to think anymore. Just go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot you can learn on this channel, you know. Thank you so much for your time, for your thumbs up. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. Please watch the videos. Yes, thank you so much. And I'll see you, God's willing, tomorrow. I'll be back here. I think I'm coming in the morning. There's a lot to do. So take care of yourself. Remember that if you take care of yourself, you can take care of others. All right? So see you next time. And come back and see what's happening right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Blessings always, Lala. Thank you.